Now, maybe some leaders in the Republican Party and the conservative movement forget the last two presidential elections. Maybe they just don't care. But could their actions now be making it easier in the long run for Hillary Clinton to win the White House? Let's take a look at what I mean. A little bit of history here. Let's go back to 2008. President Obama wins huge, 365 electoral votes over John McCain. How does he do it? The Obama coalition, 95% of the African-American vote, 67% of Latinos, 56% among women. That's 2008. Fast forward 4 years. The president does it again. Not quite as big a victory over Mitt Romney, 332 electoral votes, but the coalition stays intact. 93% of African Americans, 71% of Latinos, 55% among women. Look at the number among women. Look at the number among African Americans. The lesson, pretty obvious, right? To win the White House, Republicans need to do better with non-white voters and close the gender gap. Well, that would be a big help, too. So why, then, the Loretta Lynch hostage crisis? It was 163 days ago that President Obama nominated her to succeed Eric Holder as Attorney General. More importantly, in my view, 52 days since she got the approval of the Senate Judiciary Committee. So the committee says, make her the Attorney General. President Obama says, why won't the full Senate vote?
There are times where the dysfunction in the Senate just goes too far. This is an example of it. It's gone too far. Enough. Enough. Call Loretta Lynch for a vote. Get her confirmed. Put her in place. Let her do her job. This is embarrassing.
This one I just don't get. I mean, I understand. Some of them say she's going to help the president's immigration policy, but she's going to win. She's going to be approved. She's going to be the next Attorney General. One of the questions about 2016 is, with no Barack Obama on the ballot, do African Americans maybe not vote in as big a numbers? Or is there an opening for Republicans to get just a little bit more of the African American vote, which changes a state like Ohio, can change a state like Virginia, can make you more competitive in a state like North Carolina? I could go on. So why? This is an easy direct mail piece or an ad from Hillary Clinton targeted at African-American voters. Who cares who the Republican nominee is? Even if the Republican nominee is flawless on these issues, we'll say their party will do this.
Yeah, and the sort of conventional wisdom about this early on was that because of the demographics of her demographics and also the demographics of the country, that she would sail through. They certainly didn't like Eric Holder very much, so they would get somebody new in there. I tend to not believe that it really is about race, but I think the perception among many African Americans and many others is that it is about race. And I think it's interesting that Jeb Bush has come out and said this needs to happen. He's very mindful of the fact that the optics are bad for Republicans. He knows his brother did fairly well with African Americans in swing states like Ohio and Virginia. In Florida, got something like 11%. So it's an easy thing that they could do, but it also goes against one of the things they were trying to do, which is show that they could govern and show that there was something other than there just to say no to the president.
Right. Let me add this to the mix. Wayne LaPierre, the head of the National Rifle Association. Now, that's not the Republican Party, but it's a big voice in the conservative movement. Most of the Republican presidential wannabes ran to the NRA meeting to lobby for support. Wayne LaPierre could make a case against gun control. He could make a case against the president on any issue he wanted to, but he decided to also make this case.
When he's finished, he intends to go out with a coronation of Hillary Rodham Clinton. No. Yeah. I have to tell you, 8 years of one demographically symbolic president is enough.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's not the face that Jeb Bush wants on the top of his party.
No.
If you surveyed 10 GOP strategists and showed them that clip and said, is that the face that you want for your party? 10 out of 10 would say, no, it's not. I mean, this is the challenge they have, is that part of their base is driven by, you know, a sort of white resentment politics. And how do you overcome that in a country that is increasingly diverse while at the same time keeping the folks in your party energized who are in politics because they have those views? It's not an easy balancing act, John, but it's something they're gonna have to address. Look, I was in New Hampshire over the weekend. Marco Rubio got a question from a lady who was very upset because her daughter couldn't get a job teaching in a Florida public school because she did not have an English as a second language certificate. And she was going on a sort of, you know, very extended riff about it's unfair that you have to learn somebody else's language and they should learn English, right? The cameras are all rolling, and Rubio was sort of very delicately walking around this issue. It's going to be a persistent challenge for them for 16 months now.